In a realm where gods tremble and darkness reigns, a demon named Tarakasura threatens to engulf the world in chaos. His power is unmatched, his terror unbound. But hope remains in the form of Kartikeya, the destined warrior and son of Shiva. Dive into an epic saga of divine warfare, unyielding courage, and a battle that will determine the fate of the cosmos. Can Shiva's family rise to the challenge and restore peace? Witness the ultimate showdown that will shake the heavens and change the universe forever. Shiva and his family were not just gods, they were warriors. Tarakasura was a foe so powerful that even the gods trembled at his name. He granted a boon that he could only be defeated by Shiva's offspring, wreaked havoc across the realms. His terror knew no bounds, and it seemed like darkness would engulf the world forever. Tarakasura was no ordinary demon. Born from intense penance and blessed with formidable powers by Lord Brahma, he believed himself invincible. His boon was a double-edged sword. No deity could defeat him, only the son of Shiva, who had yet to be born. Emboldened by this boon, Tarakasura waged war against the heavens, causing chaos and despair. The gods, desperate and running out of time, turned to Shiva, but Shiva was deep in meditation, oblivious to the turmoil. It was Parvati, his devoted consort, who understood the gravity of the situation. She knew that awakening Shiva was the only hope for the cosmos. With patience and devotion, Parvati undertook severe penance to rouse Shiva from his deep meditation. As Shiva awoke, the earth trembled, and the gods breathed a sigh of relief. Yet, the challenge was far from over. The birth of Kartikeya, destined to slay Tarakasura, was imminent. But preparing for battle against such a formidable adversary required more than just power. It required strategy, unity, and courage. But why was Tarakasura so formidable? How did a single demon manage to strike fear into the hearts of the gods? And most importantly, how did Shiva's family rise to the occasion? In the heart of chaos, amidst the clashing weapons and roaring warriors, let's uncover the strategies, sacrifices, and sheer willpower that led to this epic confrontation. Tarakasura's armies marched across the heavens and earth, leaving destruction in their wake. The gods, realizing that traditional methods were futile, pinned their hopes on Kartikeya, the destined warrior. Kartikeya, though young, was a prodigy in warfare. Trained by the legends, he was a master strategist and an unmatched warrior. However, he needed to prove his worth. As the forces of Tarakasura advanced, Kartikeya and his family made preparations. Parvati, ever the protective mother, blessed her son with unyielding strength and courage. Ganesha, known for his wisdom, devised a plan to outsmart the demon's forces. Shiva, the supreme destroyer, imparted his own knowledge of warfare. The day of the battle arrived. Kartikeya, mounted on his majestic peacock, led the charge. His eyes burned with determination as he faced the vast army of demons. Parvati and Ganesha stood by, ready to assist at a moment's notice. Shiva, with his trident, observed, knowing that this battle was as much a test of Kartikeya's valor as it was a clash of divine forces. Just as the battle began, a thick fog descended upon the battlefield, obscuring vision and spreading confusion. But Kartikeya, with his keen instincts, guided his troops with precision. Ganesha's plan to exploit the terrain and Parvati's blessings fortified their resolve. The initial clashes were intense, with neither side gaining a clear advantage. The battle raged on with an intensity that shook the heavens. The clash of weapons and the roars of the warriors filled the air. Kartikeya fought valiantly, his peacock darting through the battlefield with agility. He struck down foes with swift precision, his spear glinting in the dim light. Parvati, witnessing her son's bravery, felt a surge of pride and determination. She invoked her powers to create a protective barrier around the warriors, shielding them from the dark magic of Tarakasura's minions. Ganesha identified weaknesses in the demon's strategy and communicated them to Kartikeya. Meanwhile, Tarakasura himself entered the fray, his presence overwhelming and fearsome. The ground trembled under his steps, and a sense of dread spread among the warriors. Kartikeya, undeterred, faced the demon head-on. The young warrior's heart pounded, but his resolve was unshaken. He knew that the fate of the realms depended on this battle. The battlefield was a storm, with Shiva and his family at its eye. Kartikeya's confrontation with Tarakasura was the climax of this epic battle. The young warrior and the demon clashed with a force that echoed through the heavens. Each strike from Kartikeya was met with an equally powerful counter from Tarakasura, showcasing the demon's immense strength. As the battle intensified, Shiva felt the weight of his son's struggle. Parvati, filled with maternal instinct, channeled her energy to strengthen Kartikeya. With renewed vigor, Kartikeya unleashed a flurry of attacks, pushing Tarakasura back. The demon, realizing he was losing ground, resorted to dark magic, creating illusions to disorient Kartikeya. However, Parvati's protective barrier and Ganesha's guidance helped Kartikeya see through the deceit. In a decisive moment, Kartikeya focused his energy and aimed his spear at Tarakasura's heart. The spear, imbued with the combined power of Shiva and Parvati, pierced through the demon's defenses. Tarakasura, roaring in pain, staggered and fell, the life force draining from his eyes. The battlefield fell silent as the demon's armies witnessed their leader's defeat. Kartikeya, breathing heavily, stood victorious, his divine aura shining brightly. Shiva, Parvati, and Ganesha joined him, their presence reinforcing the victory. With Tarakasura defeated, the battlefield was littered with the remnants of the fierce battle. The once mighty demon's army, now leaderless, scattered in disarray. Shiva, with his calming presence, gathered his family around. "This battle has shown us the power of unity and courage," he said, his voice resonating with wisdom. Parvati, her eyes filled with pride, embraced Kartikeya and Ganesha. "You both have proven yourselves today. Your bravery and intellect have saved countless lives," she said, her voice soft yet strong. Ganesha, always the strategist, began to analyze the battle. Tarakasura's downfall was his overconfidence in his boon. "He underestimated our combined strength and the power of divine unity," he observed. Kartikeya nodded in agreement, his mind already turning to future battles. "We must remain vigilant. This victory is but one step in our eternal duty to protect the realms," he said, his resolve unwavering. The gods, who had been watching from the heavens, descended to the battlefield. Indra, the king of the gods, stepped forward and bowing deeply, he declared, "Your courage and wisdom have restored balance to the cosmos. We are forever in your debt." As the gods returned to their realms, Shiva, Parvati, Ganesha, and Kartikeya stood together, looking out over the battlefield. They knew that this was just the beginning. Their journey was a continuous cycle of challenges and victories, each battle preparing them for the next. Parvati, sensing the apprehension in her children, spoke softly. "We have faced great challenges and will continue to do so. Remember, our strength lies in our unity and our unwavering resolve to protect the cosmos." Her words, filled with maternal warmth, reassured Ganesha and Kartikeya. Shiva, with a knowing look, added, "The forces of chaos will always seek to disrupt the balance, but we must remain steadfast. Our duty is eternal, and our vigilance must never waver." The family, united in purpose and fortified by their victory, prepared to return to their abode, ready to face whatever the future held. Just when they thought the battle was over, a new threat emerged from the ashes. As the dust settled, a shadowy figure appeared, shrouded in darkness and exuding an aura of malevolence. The ground beneath their feet trembled, and the air grew thick with tension. This new enemy, more powerful and cunning than Tarakasura, promised a challenge unlike any they had faced before. The family stood their ground, undeterred by the looming threat. Kartikeya, his eyes blazing with determination, stepped forward. "We defeated Tarakasura together, and we will face this new enemy together as well," he declared, his voice echoing with resolve. Shiva raised his trident, Parvati summoned her divine energy, Ganesha prepared his strategies, and Kartikeya readied his spear. They knew that the battle ahead would test their limits, but their unity and unwavering commitment to protecting the cosmos would guide them through. As they prepared for the next confrontation, a sense of anticipation filled the air. The family, standing united, looked towards the future with courage and determination. The fight was far from over, and the stakes were higher than ever. What new dangers await Shiva's family? Find out in our next thrilling episode as we continue the saga of their epic battles and unwavering resolve to protect the universe. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next exciting chapter.